Greetings from Leiden University. My name is Ton Liefvaart and I hold the UNICEF Chair in Children's Rights at Leiden Law School. In 2015, we started the Master of Law's Advanced Studies in International Children's Rights. It is a small-scale, international, unique program entirely devoted to international children's rights as a field of international law. 10 years later, in 2025, we celebrate the 10th anniversary of this program. And that gives us the wonderful opportunity to reconnect with the many students that we have seen graduating over the years. And today I have the pleasure of speaking to Gabriela. Gabriela, wonderful to see you. Can you briefly introduce yourself?
Yeah, Tom, thanks for the invite. My name is Gabriela. I am from São Paulo, Brazil, and I am fresh out of the batch class of 2024-2025.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, can you take us back to your first steps? Why did you decide to enroll in this program? And what were your first impressions?
Yeah. So I decided to enroll. I come from a private law background. I usually work with family law. And I decided to enroll in this program to give a more comprehensive approach to my practice. So be able to engage with different type of law, with different type of people. And this program seemed like a good complement to what I was already doing. And when I first got here, I had an amazing welcome from both the faculty as well as the staff. Also, the university is very well organized, very well maintained. And there was this real concern from everybody involved to make sure that the whole class was welcome and felt at home to be able to lead our studies in the best way possible. So it had a lot of integration events and activities. So that was very fun. And also, there's a concern with diversity. So our class was very diverse, which was great for us to get a perspective from people from all around the world. So all positive thoughts.
Yeah, nice to hear. Yeah,
Yeah.
I also very much appreciate this international classroom, right? That's such an enormous amount of diversity in the room, and it really enhances the teaching opportunities and learning opportunities. Yeah, thank you for noting that. Was there, Gabriela, was there a defining moment in the program, a course, a particular experience that, yeah, basically shaped your perspective on child rights?
Yes. So as I said, I come from a family law background, and in that area, in that field of law, we usually look at children as a object in a dispute. So we think of guardianship, you think of uh, child support and things like that. So the child is usually an object, but it's never a central player. And this course gave me the opportunity to understand, especially the classes about decisional autonomy and the right to be heard, really shaped my view, actually shifted my view from the child as a bystander to a real rights holder, and how you should treat the child as a agent while you are safeguarding the rights. So it's not only about protection, but it's also about empowerment. And that was very, very interesting to me. And it actually affected the way that I think about many topics, such as the interaction between children and technology. Should children have social media? Should children access the internet? And that all came from the perspective, from the realization that children need to be taught and guided and not protected, or at least not only protected. So that was very decisive for me. That was, I guess, the whole experience.
Yeah, fantastic, and also a very good example. And have you, throughout the program, been able to apply your knowledge and the skills that you've developed over the year to real world challenges? And could you give an example there?
Yeah, I guess the course gave us a little bit of different opportunities. One of the activities that we had to develop was a child-friendly version of decisions from the Committee on the Rights of the Child. So we had to really interpret the decisions and create a document that children could actually understand, so they can really have a grasp of what rights are and why are they important to us. So that was very interesting, because it's really not just about what I know, but how am I going to use my knowledge to empower other children and also other adults. So that was very nice. The university also has a law clinic project, so I was able to engage with that and participate in research associated with the Center for Reproductive Rights. So we also had the opportunity to deepen our knowledge and actually think of how do I use this experience into a real world problem. So that was very cool also. And still, I'm still going back now to my firm. So I really want to use this, especially this decisional autonomy shift in view into my practice. So how do I give voice to the children that are involved in the proceeding? How do I invite them into the courtroom to actually perform and be heard and be a
Mm.
part of the change in their lives and actually participate? That's my goal right now.
Yeah, wonderful, Gabriela, wonderful. Well, I look forward to following that process, and it really sounds that you already have a plan on what you want to do next, right? Is that what you have in your mind?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I think there's a clear pathway in my head, especially of how I'm going to integrate children's rights into my practice. And I don't know, maybe add it to maybe pro bono practice, maybe other forms that I could create knowledge, maybe lectures. I'm still thinking, but I don't wanna leave this behind. It's too rich, it's too novel also to me, and I think this has to be valued.
Fantastic. Hey, Gabriela, thinking of students that consider enrolling in this program, what would be your advice to them?
Well, I guess the most important advice that I can give is do it. Come. It's it's a very mind-opening experience, I guess, not just because the course is very different from everything, at least from the views of law that I had before, but also the Netherlands. It's such a great country. I've had such a great time here. Also enjoy. Of course, this is a very demanding course, so you have to account that you are going to have to study, you have to produce academically, but also take this opportunity and take the opportunity that the university gives you. So use the university, use the faculty to your benefit. Every time that I needed, I could always reach out to someone from the staff or even to a professor to help me maybe brainstorm about this topic or help me handle this issue that I'm having. They're very openly, they're very welcoming. So I would encourage you to use the university, use the faculty, use this opportunity. Go to every lecture, go to every extra activity, and really use this opportunity for your own growth and for your own benefit because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's very special.
That's wonderful, wonderful advice, I think, to students, and it also shows how you engage with the program, and that was also very much appreciated, also from our perspective. So, thank you very much,
Thank you
Gabriela.
for being
Thank you.
so welcoming.
Yeah, sure, and thank you for joining me today in this conversation. And I wish you well, and I would like to stay in touch to see what the next steps will bring.
Amazing, Tom. Thank you again for this opportunity.
Thank you. To all those watching who would like to have more information about our Advanced LLM in International Children's Rights, don't hesitate to reach out. You can find additional information on our website, but you can also send us an email or connect to the students of this year's program. Please do stay in touch and stay connected. And greetings again from Leiden University.